Alright, guys. We are back for bad ending number 2. This time, Shalu is no longer with us. Naran is bleeding out. But this time we're going to take the spy's hand and leave Naran here. So let's see what happens when we do this.
Hurry! Are you going to waste Miss Shalu's feelings, who came this far wishing for your happiness?
The shout from the spy pierced my confused brain. Shalu had undergone great hardships and had given herself into the darkness. I wanted to protect, but I couldn't protect anyone. Am I qualified to fulfill my mission if I couldn't prevent my best friend from dying? I thought about it, but my disturbed mind couldn't understand anything and took the spy's hand, as if looking for support. Oh man, we just had like a time jump from that point? Dang, I thought we were just gonna see the fields of red again. I see. It's been a year since I made that choice. The flames that had engulfed the castle now extended their tongues to the throne room. Oh damn. I hold my hand up to the red light and remember the palm I once held. I remember the unforgettable day when I was covered in the blood of my best friend and the boy who adored me. Ultimately, no matter where I go, I can't save anything. That day, after taking his hand and escaping Nasla, a major battle erupted between Roos and Nasla. The scale of the battle was so fierce that it shook the entire continent, surpassing even the war of a dozen years earlier. Although the two countries' strength was initially even, after a few months a clear gap in inferiority had emerged. Struggling to turn the tide, Roos King Auri tried a reckless strategy, and the result of that was... Suren, I never would have imagined that it'd be you who would kill my brother-in-law. Damn, from brothers to him being the one to kill him. Well, considering the roles, I suppose it's only natural. My feelings of grief had long since run out. Well, ripped Auri. Girl didn't even mourn him for a year. I had no time to be upset because I had established as the new leader before I had time to mourn. Oh, damn. You're in charge now? Didn't see that coming. Every day there are only bulky, tattered minds and bodies reduced to charcoal in the fires of war. However, I may find my salvation in being a defeated general. Now I can meet my end instead of surviving alone. I felt funny about myself for feeling that way, and my mouth twisted in mockery. Just then, I heard the sound of imposing footsteps walking down the stone corridor. Who in the world would have any business in such a fallen castle? Immediately after thinking that, I smirked. I didn't need to think about it, I just knew. Hey, who else would it be?
Hey, my bride.
I had a feeling you'd come.
You don't look well. Have you been waiting for your husband to pick you up?
Intuition, as a defeated general. We fall into silence, standing there staring at each other. Sheesh. Hello, my ears. Soon the strange silence was broken by the sound of something crumbling grandly. The walls of the castle had probably been knocked down. I looked out the window and suggested in a light tone, "You'd better go. This place is going to collapse too."
Yeah, and I'm taking you with me.
I'm not moving from this spot. I'll sleep for eternity here, wrapped up in everyone's thoughts. The wind was blowing in as the fire danced in the air. Suren, fanned by the red wind as the hem of his military uniform fluttered, was very attractive. Girl, please. I feel awful and wonderful all at once. Even at a time like this, I'm in love looking at the man who killed my brother-in-law, who was also my husband. Oh, you actually got married to Auri in this timeline! No, I can be honest with my feelings like this because it is the last time.
Come with me, Naala. I'll protect you, no matter what anyone else says. I'll do right by you.
And then I'll be your obedient wife again? You really are. How obsessed is he with me being his wife? Seriously, I laugh, both amazed and happy. That's no good. Your important military uniform is in tatters. Due to the fierce battle, his jet-black military uniform was partially torn, exposing his upper arms. The patterns on the skin peeking through the gaps remind me of the conversations we used to have when we were a couple. Ah, that tattoo. As I spoke, I pointed to the gap in his torn clothes. Next, I stared into his purple eyes and smiled. And so I entrusted the words I should not have spoken to the pattern engraved. I love.
Naala! Naala! Naala!
But even being called out to, I couldn't speak due to the pressure from the sword piercing through my chest. Girl couldn't take it anymore. She's just like, nope, this is my grave, right here, right now. However, it wasn't painful at all, and I even felt comfortable in the arms that held me. The salty drops that wet my lips. I know this to be the gently bitter taste of tears as my consciousness fades away.
I didn't want things to end like this. I just wanted to be with you.
I know. You're that kind of guy. So straightforward. Almost too straight. I smile at the eyes that can no longer see anything. Finally, my ears were closed as well. This is when you said it, you dummy! You couldn't say it in the good ending, you're saying it in the bad ending. Blah!
I love you. I love you, Naala.
The end of an era, the end of one love. In the flames that reflect the world, words that cannot reach us burn and disappear. Hidden confession. Aww. He literally burned down a country to get her back, and she's like, I ain't having none of it. I can't. I don't care that I love you. I gotta die on this hill that I made. I can only imagine the guilt she felt. I understand why she did it, but oof. Oof. Alright, well, that was certainly a bad ending. I guess I'll see you for bad ending at number 3.